Okay, so building a city on Mars, not just visiting, but like actually building a self-sufficient city on a planet where like
Yeah.
breathing is
It's a luxury.
a luxury.
That's a great way to put it.
You're thinking big picture here.
Yeah, for sure.
And I like it.
Definitely.
The excerpts that you sent over
Yeah.
from How to Industrialize Mars.
Yes, by Casey Handmer.
Casey Handmer.
Yes.
They really dig into the nitty-gritty. Are you ready to kind of dive in?
Absolutely. What I find so fascinating about Handmer's work is that he doesn't shy away from kind of the sheer scale of this dream. He paints a very realistic and challenging picture of what it would take to make a Martian city truly self-sufficient.
So he uses this word autarky, right?
Yeah.
It sounds very like sci-fi novel.
It does.
But it's actually like at the crux of kind of this whole thing.
It is. Autarky, in this context, means complete self-reliance. Think about it.
Yeah.
Everything our cities need.
Right.
Air, water, food, energy, construction materials, medicine, technology. The list goes on and on. On Earth, we have established industries and global trade to make it all work. On Mars, we're starting from scratch.
It's mind-boggling when you really like sit down and think about it. We take all of that for granted.
We do.
On Mars, even something as simple as oxygen is not a given. It's like trying to build a smartphone from like spare parts. But you're on a planet that's basically a giant freezer.
Exactly.
With no tech support.
That's a great analogy.
Right.
Yeah, it highlights the magnitude of the challenge that Handmer lays out.
Yeah.
He even uses Iceland as kind of a point of reference.
Okay.
Imagine Iceland with its existing infrastructure suddenly cut off from the world, relying on a single container ship for all its needs.
Wow.
Could they maintain their standard of living?
Right.
Probably not for long.
Right.
And then transport that level of isolation to Mars.
Right.
Where the average temperature is about 80 degrees Fahrenheit.
I've seen all that.
And you start to grasp the true scope of the challenge.
And we aren't talking about like just surviving.
Exactly. This
isn't about sending a few astronauts to huddle in a habitat and take soil samples.
It's not about...
The goal is to build like a thriving city, a Martian society that can grow and expand. Where do we even begin?
Well, Handmer identifies two fundamental strategies that need to happen simultaneously and on a massive scale. Rapid population growth and unprecedented efficiency.
Okay, let's unpack that a little bit.
Yeah, let's do it.
So we need people.
We need people.
Lots of them.
A lot of people.
But getting people to Mars is incredibly expensive and dangerous.
It is.
Every Martian would have to be insanely productive to make it work.
Yes. That's where it gets really interesting.
Okay.
Handmer argues that robots, while essential, won't be enough.
Okay.
We need human ingenuity, creativity, and adaptability, especially in those early critical stages.
Yeah.
He emphasizes the importance of specialization.
Okay.
You need experts in every conceivable field.
Oh, wow.
From mining engineers who can extract resources to software developers who can write the code that keeps everything running.
So it's not just about sending people.
Right.
It's about sending the right people with the right skills and enough of them to create like a truly functional society. But that creates like a real catch-22.
It does. It does.
Because the more people you send, the more complex and expensive the logistics
become. It's this delicate balancing act.
Right.
And that leads us to the next major hurdle, the need to manufacture goods on Mars.
We can't just like ship everything from Earth, can we?
No, absolutely not.
That would be,
cost prohibitive.
Astronomically expensive.
Astronomically. Even if we could solve the logistics of launching that much stuff into space. And he calls this the production bottleneck.
Okay.
And he breaks it down really strategically. He says, we've got to prioritize resources based on like what's vital for survival.
Right.
How tough it is to actually make things on Mars and what's even realistic to ship from Earth.
So it's like a giant puzzle.
It is.
Where you have to figure out what to bring, what to make, and how to make it all work together.
Exactly.
What kind of things are we talking about here?
Yeah.
What are the building blocks of a Martian city?
Well, let's start with something, we just totally take for granted on Earth.
Okay.
But is incredibly precious on Mars. Oxygen.
Right, because you need it to breathe.
You need it to breathe.
Makes sense.
But the biggest demand for oxygen on Mars won't actually be for breathing.
Oh, really?
It'll be for rocket fuel.
Wow.
Think about it. To get back to Earth, those rockets need a massive amount of propellant.
Yeah.
And the most efficient way to do that is by creating it on Mars.
Wow. I never even considered that.
Yeah.
So we need to find a way to essentially pull oxygen out of thin air. Or is there even air to pull from?
That's the thing. Mars does have an atmosphere, right?
Yeah.
But it's incredibly thin.
Right.
And mostly carbon dioxide.
Okay.
So Handmer, he suggests a few, possibilities.
Okay.
Including extracting oxygen from that thin atmosphere or from the water ice that's thought to be,
right,
abundant beneath the surface.
So we're talking about building these massive oxygen generating plants on Mars. How does that even
That's amazing, isn't it?
That sounds incredibly complex.
One technology that he highlights is called solid oxide electrolysis.
Okay.
And basically you're using electricity to split water molecules into hydrogen and oxygen.
Wow.
It requires a huge amount of energy, of course.
Right.
Which brings us to another fundamental challenge.
Energy.
Energy.
Yeah, you're talking about powering an entire city.
Yes.
Not just a few habitats.
Exactly.
We're not talking about solar panels on a roof here, are we?
Well, solar power will definitely play a huge role.
Okay.
Especially with all that sunlight Mars receives.
Right.
Handmer, he envisions these vast solar farms stretching for miles.
Wow.
Harnessing the sun's energy.
Okay.
But he also explores, other possibilities.
Yeah.
Like nuclear power.
Okay.
Which could offer a more kind of consistent and concentrated source of energy.
Right.
Especially important during those long Martian nights.
Okay, so we've got these grand plans.
Yeah.
For oxygen production, giant solar farms, maybe even nuclear reactors. Yeah. It's starting to, it's starting to feel like a science fiction novel.
It does. It's it captures the imagination.
Yeah. But these are just the basic building blocks.
Right.
So how do we go from raw materials to a functioning industrialized city?
That's where it gets even more interesting. Handmer dives deep into these technologies that would be crucial for building and maintaining a Martian city.
Give me an example. What kind of technology are we talking about?
Well, take automation, for instance.
Okay.
Robots. Robots are going to be essential
right.
for handling dangerous tasks, especially in those early stages when, the environment is at its most hostile.
Right.
But we're not just talking about simple robots,
right.
following pre-programmed instructions.
Right, right.
Handmer is talking about robots that can learn and adapt.
Okay.
Becoming more efficient and more autonomous over time.
So we are talking about AI.
Yes.
Artificial intelligence.
Artificial intelligence playing a key role in building a Martian city.
Wow.
Absolutely. He even envisions a future where AI helps design and manage entire factories.
Okay.
Optimizing complex processes in real time.
Wow.
Imagine. Martian workers wearing augmented reality helmets.
Wait.
Receiving real-time assistance from experts back on Earth.
Augmented reality helmets.
Yes.
Like something straight out of a video game.
It sounds like science fiction, doesn't it?
Yeah.
But it's closer to reality than you might think.
Right.
Imagine a helmet that overlays digital information onto your real-world view.
Okay.
A worker could be, looking at a complex piece of machinery and receiving step-by-step instructions.
Oh, wow.
See holographic diagrams.
Wow.
Even collaborate remotely with engineers on Earth.
That's incredible.
Isn't it amazing?
It's like having X-ray vision.
Yes.
Combined with a direct line to mission control.
That's a great way to put it.
It paints this picture of like a truly interconnected civilization with Earth and Mars working together in ways that like we can barely even imagine today.
And it goes beyond just repairs and troubleshooting, though.
Okay.
Handmer suggests that if a worker on Mars invents, a new tool or a more efficient process, they could send the design back to Earth and have a 3D printed prototype ready by the next morning.
Oh, wow.
It's a whole new level of collaboration and rapid innovation.
Okay, so we have robots, AI, 3D printers, humans working together. Across millions of miles.
Across the vastness of space.
It's starting to feel like we're building, like not just like a city on Mars, but like a whole new...
It's a paradigm shift.
Yeah, a whole new way of life.
You've hit on a crucial point. This isn't just about overcoming technical hurdles.
Yeah.
It's about building a new society.
Right.
A new civilization from the ground up.
And that comes with a whole new set of challenges.
It does, right? Not just like engineering challenges, but like social and ethical ones as well. Exactly. And that's where we move from the sort of nuts and bolts of building a city to the even more complex questions of what kind of city we want to build.
So we've talked about like the technology and the resources, the logistics, but what about the human side of this whole equation?
Absolutely.
We're talking about building a new society on a new planet.
Yeah. It's a big deal.
It's a pretty heavy concept.
It is. And it's something that, Handmer doesn't shy away from.
Right.
He delves into some really interesting questions about, governance, resource allocation, even the ethical considerations of like raising children in a completely alien environment.
Yeah, like who gets to decide how this Martian city is run?
Exactly.
Do we just like elect a mayor?
Yeah.
And what about resources? Is it every Martian for themselves?
Right.
Or is there like a more equitable system?
These are questions that, humanity has grappled with for centuries. And on Mars, they take on a whole new dimension.
Right.
Handmer suggests that, a top-down hierarchical approach might not be the most effective.
Okay.
Instead, he proposes something more decentralized, perhaps drawing inspiration from like, agile development teams or even, democratic principles of like self-governance.
So more of a collaborative, community-driven approach. That makes sense.
It does.
Especially given like the challenges they'll face.
Absolutely. Adaptability. Innovation, a sense of shared purpose.
Right.
All crucial for a society, kind of on the brink of a new frontier.
It's a whole new world.
It is.
Yeah.
And then there's the question of like, what values do we want to bring to Mars?
Oh, wow. Yeah.
Do we simply replicate the systems that we have on Earth?
Right.
Or do we use this as an opportunity to create something, new, something better?
It's a chance to rethink everything.
Yes.
Our relationship with technology, with each other, with our environment.
Absolutely.
It's incredibly exciting.
Yes.
Also a bit daunting.
Daunting, yes, but also incredibly inspiring.
Right.
Handmer lays out this vision that is both ambitious and surprisingly achievable.
Okay.
He even includes this like detailed 26-month development plan.
Oh, okay.
Breaking down the entire process into these manageable chunks.
A 26-month plan, that seems incredibly
fast-paced.
For something as complex as like building a city on another planet.
It's ambitious, but it highlights the urgency and the incredible potential of this endeavor.
Okay.
He emphasizes the cyclical nature of the project, working within the launch windows that dictate when we can actually like send missions to Mars.
Right.
Each cycle builds upon the last.
Okay.
With new technologies, new resources, new people arriving, all contributing to this overall goal of a self-sustaining city.
Wow. It's like a giant puzzle.
It is.
Where each piece is like meticulously planned and carefully put into place.
That's a beautiful vision.
But it also requires a huge amount of investment, right?
It does.
It's like, who's going to pay for all of this?
Handmer acknowledges the, enormous cost.
Right.
But argues that this is an investment in the future.
Okay.
Not just for like space exploration,
right,
but for humanity as a whole. He compares it to like the Apollo program.
Right.
Which, while incredibly expensive, led to countless technological advancements that, like, we benefit from today.
Right. So it's a gamble.
It is.
But a calculated one.
It is.
With, like, potentially huge payoffs.
Absolutely.
Not just in terms of, like, technological innovation, but in, like, expanding our understanding of what it means to be human.
Exactly. And it's a gamble that we might just be able to win.
Wow.
You know? Handmer makes this very compelling case that Mars industrialization, while challenging, is achievable, possibly even within our lifetime.
That's wild. It's a powerful idea.
It is.
And it makes you think, like, if we can figure out how to build a self-sustaining city on Mars, a planet that, like, seems so hostile to life, what else are we capable of?
That's the beauty of Handmer's work, right?
Yeah.
He doesn't just present a plan. He sparks our imagination and makes us question our assumptions about what's possible.
It's a reminder that we're not just like passive observers. We're not. In the grand scheme of things,
we have agency.
We have the power to like shape our own future.
You do.
To like push the boundaries of human ingenuity and maybe, just maybe, become a multi-planetary species.
What a thought to end on, right?
That's amazing. Thanks for
of course.
Thanks for taking the time to
it was my pleasure
to break it all down.
Absolutely.
This has been fascinating.
Yeah. Until next time.
Yeah.
Until next time.